What just your reflections on that match?
Yeah, obviously gutted to lose the game so late on, especially when you've put so much into the game. I thought first half we never really got going, if I'm being honest with you. I thought they had a lot of the possession, they pressed as well, and that's where we probably should have maybe mixed our game up and gone in behind them a little bit more, but credit to them, they kept the ball well in that, which we expected. They've got good players, they're looking to go and try and win the championship this year, and they've just come down from the Premiership, so we knew we were going to be in for a hard game and we weren't going to have it all our own way. But I just felt we never really got going first half, so we had a real good chat at half time, and we just needed that bit more belief in ourselves. We're a good footballing side. We want to go and create chances, and I think you could see that we have had the best chances of the game today, but we need to be clinical, in both boxes. There's no getting away from it. We need to be really positive going forward, and we need to be looking to keep clean sheets.
And obviously disappointing result, but you must be taking so many positives from just that performance against what you expect to be a top championship side.
Yeah, and I think that's us now. We've played 3 championship clubs that will probably won't all near enough be in the top 4, and that's where we need to get back to. That's where we want to strive to, I think you can see we've mixed it up against all 3 of those teams, but we just need to be more ruthless, and that's probably the edge. I'm believing ourselves more, because I think you could see it, and I think you could see it in the fans' reaction at the end of the game, how hard the boys worked and the chances they created and that sort of thing. So, no, listen, second half I thought we were excellent, really good going forward, and we could quite easily have won the game, do you know what I mean? But unfortunately we didn't take our chances, and they scored late on in the game, which is a real sore one to take,
And the subs made an impact, especially Liam Soul. I think he was, the fans were getting excited when he was on the ball in that game, and he's caused St Johnstone a lot of problems.
Yeah, he's an exciting player, and we know he's not far off it now, but we've got to manage him, in terms of he's still a wee bit behind the rest of the boys. So listen, we could throw him in, and if he gets injured we end up losing him longer term, and we can't take that chance. We need to manage him so he gets up to speed, like the rest of the boys. But no, young Ben, come on, did great, good on him. He's been out for a long time, so it was really pleasing to see him back. And young Archie Kerr making his debut as well today, So no, that's what we're wanting. We want to try and integrate the youth in with the first team and that sort of things. But no, it was a real sore one to take. But listen, the fans were excellent. The atmosphere was really good. They got behind the boys, and you could feel it. Sort of felt there was a goal going to be coming, and they got behind the boys. And I can't ask for much more than that, and they won't ask for much more than that as long as the boys give them everything they've got.
And Carl McLeod going to right back as well for the match, and obviously Ross just missing out of an injury there. But
yeah, that's right. Ross got a wee niggle, and again, obviously, we can't risk boys so early on, because if they end up being out long term, it can become a real struggle. So no, Callum, listen, he had to sort of take one for the team today, and he's gone in at right back. It's not his natural position, but you'll learn from it. He done well. He got through the game. It was a hard game for him because they've got quality in the final third, So no, he'll learn from it, and it'll stand him in good stead going forward. But no, listen, credit to the boys today. As hard as it was to take, losing it, I think there's a lot of positives we can take from the game today.
And now it's 2 away trips starting with East Kilbride on Tuesday night, so the fixtures come thick and fast in the group stage of this tournament, that's for sure.
Yeah, and that's it, probably too many games too quick in terms of trying to get boys up to speed. It is hard going for them, not just our club, it's every club, So yeah, we're away at East Kilbride. They've had a good result today. They're flying. They've had a few good results, so we know we're going to be in for a real tough game down there. They're a team that wants to go through the leagues. So yeah, we know we're going to be in for a hard game, but we'll be in tomorrow training, and we'll get the recovery right, and we'll look to go down there and try and win the game.
Scott, thank you very much. Cheers.
Okay.